Now you can ask your doubts, guys, from this concept. Yes. Any doubt regarding to sine? Ritvik.
Sir, what is 2 pi?
Ritvik.
Sir, why did you, what is the meaning of y is equals to sin x, sir?
What is
Y is equals to sin x, sir.
that is one variable, that's it. Y is a representation of one function, that's it. Your function is a sin x, that's it. Y is a sin x, cos x, tan x, like that you can take. Y is one representation of the given function. You can take, in place of sin x, we may have cos x in the next slide, tan x, cot x, right? That is not the question.
Sir,
Next, Rohan, I'll ask you one by one.
Sir,
Sir, please scroll up, sir.
Rohan, just wait.
Yes, sir.
Rohan,
yes, sir.
make it fast. Ask your question.
Sir, what is 2 pi in sine graph, sir?
2 pi means 360 degrees. It will become 0. 360 plus 0. 360 minus 0. That part already we have completed in yesterday's class. How we can calculate the angle which is more than 90 degrees. Which
No,
is
sir,
more
here-
than 90 degrees.
Sir, that's not my doubt. I'm asking that period of sine function means when it happens 360 degrees, sir.
See, can you see from 0 your curve is increasing, afterwards it is decreasing up to 360, and after 360 again the same part is repeating, the same thing again increasing. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
From 0 to, yeah, same thing is repeating means its period means one particular region, one particular boundary, afterwards again the same curve will be repeats. One period of time, that's what we can call so one period of the angle, your curve will be repeats. After 2 pi again it takes a 2 pi radians, 360 plus 360, that is 720. Up to 720 it should be same, like 0 to 360.
Yes, sir.
Ranveer,
yes, sir. Sir, that means we can tell that the range of sin x is -1 less than or equal to sin x less than or equal to 1.
yes, we can take it as the range means boundaries of your sine function, only -1 to 1. It never crosses the values which is -1 to 1. Clear? Avani, any doubt?
No, sir.
Any other doubts, guys, by anybody else? Any doubts regarding to the sine function? If you are perfect in one, yes, Vardhan. Any doubt, Harshal?
No, sir.
Excuse me,
Right.
sir.
Can I? Yes, Shashank.
Sir, I did not understand the total graph part, sir.
That's I'll discuss later, because in the last 5 minutes I'll come to you again. Okay. You have joined in the first, I mean, exactly at the beginning time, Shashank,
Yes, sir.
or you are the late? Let's see
I
the
came-
next graph. Yeah, so let's see the next graph. Hope you can understand by discussion of the cos. Hope you can understand the next graph. That is a cos function. Y is equal to cos x I have given to you. Let us see. The cos graph is also same as in the previous class we have discussed. Sine of 90 plus theta is cos theta, or sine of 90 minus theta is also cos theta. That's not necessary for us. Let's see how it works. Cos 0 value is how much if you are observing the trigonometric table?
101, sir.
1, and then 90 pi by 2. Pi by 2. And this is pi. We have the minimum value, that is -1, and it is plus 1. Similarly, 270 means it is 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 and it is again 2 pi. From which point that you have started? At 0. X0 means 1 and at 360 degrees. If you are observing again, the same graph will be appearing like this. It is what? Let us see. It is a downward. After that, it is downward. It is same as again from 0 to 360. So its period is also 2 pi, because till from 0 to 2 pi 360 degrees the graph is same. Afterwards the same thing will be repeats, the same graph. So here 0 downside, and after 360 again it is a downside and then moving to upside. Clear? Cos graph. If you are perfect in sine, it's very easy to understand cos. And it is again maximum value at 360, that is 1. And whose period is also 2 pi. Why? The color which I have given, which he has given, it is from 0 to 360 degrees, that is a 2 pi. It should be same. Afterwards, the same figure will be repeating. Even in left-hand side also. Even in left-hand side. That means your cos function range is also -1 to 1. -1 less than or equal to cos x, which is less than or equal to 1. These are the two important points, but it depends upon the tabular values, guys. Without tabular values, you cannot understand the figure. One.
Sir, are you showing
and at
only
what-
sin graph now?
Yes, please.
Sir, are you showing sin graph or you are showing cos graph?
Sine graph is completed. This is cos, cosine. This is y is equal
Sir,
to
but
cos.
the sin is still sin graph only, sir.
No. Sine graph, let us see, starts from 0. But here cos graph will be starts from 1. Sine graph starts with the 0. Are you
Sir,
observing?
sine, cos and tan are different graphs, sir.
Yes, they are different. Because sine graph, trigonometric value sine 0 starts with the 0 and cos starts with 1. Let us see. And sine graph is an increasing. It is an increasing from 0. If you are observing, this is the first point to be noted. Second point, if I'm observing, sine graph is increases from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. Hope you can understand my point. And after 90, it is again decreasing. Right? But if I'm observing cos graph, this is the first point. Second point in cos graph, cosine, what we can call the cos graph decreases from 0 degrees to 180 degrees. Let us see, till 180 it is decreasing. 0 to 180 degrees. It is a decreasing function. It is a decreasing. But we require only 90 degrees because we know the values till 90 from the table. Is it clear? Sine and cos. You can understand if I'm taking together both the sine and cos in a single graph. If I'm taking together, you can understand what is meant by the sine graph and what is meant by the cos graph and how it is working. Let's see the difference of the sine and the cos graphs. That is also called it as a combined graph for sine as well as cos. So if you want to understand this concept, you may perfect in the tabular values. The table which I have given to you, the trigonometric table which I have given to you. Let's see, this is both sine and cosine graph. Sine and cosine graph. Now you can have the difference between these two. Sine graph is starts from 0. Let's see, it is 0. But cos graph is starts from 1. This is cos graph starts from 1. Starts from 0 and it starts from 1. Whenever sine graph, let us see, at pi multiples 180, 360, it will become 0. But cos graph at 90 on x-axis, let us observe on x-axis, x value pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, and so on. Is it clear? On x-axis, you have to observe on x-axis. Now, any doubt regarding to both sine as well as cos? Any doubt regarding to both sine as well as cos?
No, sir.
Yes, please. Anybody else? Any doubts regarding to these two graphs? Ranveer, any doubt?
No, sir.
Sir,
Linesha? Yes, Linesha, you can.
sir, for what purpose we'll use this graph method, sir?
That's what I'm going to discuss. Before going to discuss the problems, I can have little bit idea related to this concept. In which quadrant, I mean, in which angle your sine function is increasing, in which range your sine function is decreasing. Suppose he'll ask the question. Let us see. I'll give one question related to this concept, guys. I'll give one question related to this concept. How to identify which option is correct for this problem. Yeah, we have this question. This is the first question. Till tan is not completed, I'll try to discuss tan also. Once we can take the second problem he has given. These are the two questions from the previous years of competitive examinations.
Sir,
And
tan
even-
1 and tan 2, sir.
And even the second question, one of the most important, he has given in JEE mains, joint entrance examination. After 12th standard, we may have one competitive examination to enter into IIT campuses, Indian Institute of Technology, to join in IIT campuses. These are the two questions he has given in previous years. Which one is greater? Sine cos, that we can understand. Hope. The second question
Sir, B
from
is
the graph,
answer, sir. B.
D.
Yes, sir.
D for dog or B for boy?
B for
Second
boy.
question.
B for boy,
B
sir.
for boy. Yeah, it is absolutely. Why? Because 1 degree means how much? 1 degree means you are here just. You are just here. 1 degree. You are just here, guys.
1
Because
degree
0, 90 degrees will be given to you. And 1 radian means yesterday I have given to you. 1 radian is
52.175
equal
degrees,
to 57 degrees approximately. 57 means sine 45 degrees is how much? Sine 45, it is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. 1 degree means, let us see, you are standing here only. 45 degrees means more than 45, you will be here. You will be here. And this is the value where you are getting. That is the 45, that is 57 degrees. 57 degrees. Here it is your 1 degree. Which is greater? As you said, sine 1 is greater. Without diagram, I cannot understand. Hope. Am I correct
Yes.
what I'm saying? Yes, please. Yes.
Sir, I did not understand how pi 2 pi all that came in sine and cos graph, sir.
That's, I mean, you did not understand how we are converting, how we can measure the radian system, degree system. That is in the first class. I have given the conversion of 30 degrees to radian system, 45 degrees in terms of the radian system. I mean, degree radian measure, you did not understand the first class. If
Sir,
you are
I
perfect in
understood
first
that,
class,
sir.
Sir, but in the cos graph, always 90 degrees pi by 2, 270 degrees 3 pi by 2.
See the table, tabular values. What is 90 cos 90?
Pi by 2, sir.
Pi by 2 means what? What is cos 90 from the table?
Sir,
What is cos 90 from the table? Just wait, Ranveer. Wait a minute. Shashank, what is cos 90 from the table?
Sir, 0.
0. That's
Zero,
Shashank. I'm
sir.
asking to Shashank. Shashank,
Yes, sir.
it is 0. That means your curve starts from 1 and decreases to 0, where it will become 0 whenever you are taking 90 degrees. If your angle is 90, then your graph cuts x-axis at 90 degrees. That means your x value will be 0. See here, at pi by 2, your touches x-axis. Similarly, 180 degrees and then 360 degrees, sine function is 0. Clear? So once if you are perfect in the tabular values and the conversions, the measurement of an angle, you can understand the graph. Where it reaches x-axis, cutting off x-axis, the graph will become 0. The value of sine cos will become 0. Clear? And Ranveer,
yes, sir.
any other doubts?
Sir,
Dinesha,
that means we can take 1 radian is equal to 58 degrees also, sir.
57 point something approximately, even I proved in the previous class.
Yes, sir. Can we take like
No, you
50?
cannot take 58 degrees. No, approximate values you cannot take. That creates a problem for us. Linesha,
Sir, you said no, sir, according to the table. Why are we not using degrees like 30, 45, 60? In tabular values, we have no, sir, 30, 45.
yes, you can take 30, 40, 60 and so on. That's you can take, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you can take either in radian system or degree system. That's as you wish. Harshal,
Sir, can you explain the second question again?
second question, right? Let's see the figure. Even if you want, I can take the first figure, how we are taking the sine graph, so that we can understand. If I'm taking the sine figure, sine graph. If I'm taking the sine graph, what happened to the sine? It starts from 0. Am I clear? It starts from 0. And to understand the question, what he has given, which one is the greater? Yes. If I'm observing, first one, as I said, one radian is equal to, that means just 1. Radian means nothing will be given to you. 1 radian is equal to 57. That means approximately sine 57 value, that is equal to sine of, you can take 60 degrees. Sine 60 degrees is root 3 divided by 2. This is already, we know that. Root 3 divided by 2. Root 3 value is 1.714 divided by 2 is equal to, it is approximately how much? 0. Some 9 or 8 something. Approximately I'm taking 0.1. And sine 1 degree, guys. Sine 1 degree. 1 degree means it is near to sine 0. Sine 0 is 0. That means it is 0.01 something. Out of which is greater? This is 1 radian or not? Sine 1. Sine
Yes.
1 is equal to sine of 57 degrees without any graph. Sine of 57 degrees. 1 radian means 57. Which is greater? This one is greater. 0.9, the value. So can I go for option B? It is absolutely option B is correct. What you said. And if you want to discuss with that, Linesha asked us, sir, where you are using these graphs and the sine cosine graphs. Yeah, so by making use of the comparisons, whenever he's asking the comparisons, So we can make use of these graphs. By observing the graph, I can say that 1 means it is 57 degrees. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hope you can understand this question. I'll go for tan graph also so that I can compare. Ritvik, any doubt?
Sir,
Yes, Lunesha.
sir, 1.71 divided by 2, it is 0.82.
No, that's I'm taking
85.
approximate value. Yes, approximate value, but it is more than 0.01.
Okay, sir.
Am I correct? Yeah, so that is
Yes.
approximate value, right?
Sir, round off means it is 0.9 only, sir.
0.9. That's I'm taking approximate value. Just why? Because 1 degree and 57 degrees, that's far away.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I can go for guys the tan graph. This is little bit complicated, but before going to that, once you can see the tabular values of tan. What are the tabular values of tan? Tabular values of tan starts from 0.
0, sir.
Starts from 0. Once you can see the graph, and tan 90 is infinity. That is important.
Sir, not
It is
defined.
undefined value. I can take the tan graph, guys. This is the tan graph. Y is equal to tan x. Y is equal to tan x graph. And sir, what about the left hand side? Yes, same graph will be extended to left hand side also. You can have the graph like this. It is like this. So what about this downside? It is an infinite value, infinity. What about upside? It is an infinity. Whenever we have 90, 270, 90 plus 180, 270, 270 plus 180, that you will get infinite value. Even we have to extend like this. And it is 0. Is it clear? And what is a tan 45 degrees? Tan 45. Is it 1? Let us see if you are observing it is 1 at 45 degrees. But at 90 degrees, it goes on infinitely.
Infinite.
It is at 90
Tan
degrees, it
45,
touches.
1, sir.
Tan 45 value is 1. So 0
Yes,
to
sir.
45, I mean 0 to 90, your tan function is increasing. Tan x increases from
0 to 90.
0 to 90 degrees. Now I can go for the question which I have given to you just by observation. And this is not so easy to discuss this type of questions, guys. It is not so easy. Let's see what he is asking. What is the value and which is greater, 1 or 2? 1 less than 2 or 1 degree means how much? Sorry, just 1 radian means 57 degrees.
57 degrees.
Approximate value 57 degrees. You can take around 60 degrees. So tan 60, that is tan 1
And 60
is equal to
3, sir.
tan of 60 degrees is equal to root 3. What is root 3 value? 1.71. Clear? Now I can go for 2. Nana, this type of concept in future, if you are selected mathematics concept or physics topics, no one will explain like this. Remember, this is the time to understand the concept here. That is in only foundation classes that you can able to understand this type of questions. No one will discuss like this, that 1 radian is equal to 57 and approximately 60, and then we are taking the comparison. 2 means what we can write? 2 into 1 radian. So 2 into 1 radian means 60 degrees approximately. Tan 120 I can take. Tan 120 means make use of multiple and submultiple angles. I can take it as tan of 180 minus 60 degrees. 180 means no change. You will get tan 60. But you entered into the second quadrant, so minus sign will assign. So second quadrant and 180 multiples, no change. These are the 2 points have to be remembered whenever we have more than 180, sorry, more than 90 degrees. Is it minus
Sir,
root
once
3
can
or
you
not?
explain again?
Is it minus 180? Sorry, minus root 3 or not? It is minus root 3. So tan 120 degrees is minus root 3 means it is minus 1.71. From this, what I can say, which one is the greater, 1 degree or 2 degree? Sorry, tan 1 or tan 2? Tan 1 is greater. Which option will be correct? Option 1 will be correct answer for the given question. Let us see what he asked. We have 1. 1 means 1 radian. 1 radian means 57 degrees, as I said. Approximately, you know, the nearest value is 60. Tan 1 is tan 60, root 3 value 1.71. There is a problem with 2 radian. 2 radian means I can take 2 into 1 radian. 1 radian means 60 degrees. 2 into 60 means 120. We can take 120 as 180 minus 60 because I don't know tan 120 degree value. I can take it as tan of 180 minus 60. If you are observing, whenever I am using 180 multiples, I cannot change any trigonometric ratio. I'll get tan function as it is, that is tan 60 only. Tan 60 value is root 3. Sir, why you are assigning minus sign? Why? Because 180 minus means you entered into the second quadrant. Second quadrant tan function is not allowed, so minus sign will assign. Hope you can understand this concept. So out of these two, which one is correct? Option 1 is correct. First option. Yes, please.
Sir, but 180 minus 60 is 120. No, so we have written 60.
No, what that 120 I can write it as 180 minus 60. That you cannot confused by yourself, guys. So to make it as a simplest form, I don't know 120. 120 I can write it as 180 minus 60. I have the formula sine of or tan of 180 minus theta is sine theta.
Yes, sir.
Tan of
Sir,
In
tan
second
of
quadrant.
180 minus theta is minus tan theta.
Minus tan theta. In
Yeah,
the
that
second
is the
quadrant.
yes, that is the process I'm using. Tan of 180 minus theta means minus tan theta.
Sir,
Is it clear?
sir,
sir, I'm Rohan.
1 second, please.
Sir,
Yes,
I did
Rohan.
not understand tan 1 and tan 2 in the graph.
Tan, I'm not using any graph here because if you are using the graph, there is a problem for you guys. You create lot of problem for me. You can left it. You can see which is increasing, where it is increasing, and where it is decreasing. That's it.
Sir, then,
Your tan function increasing from 0 to 90. Let us see 0 to 90, and 90 to 180 it is decreasing function. Let us see, your graph is decreasing from 90 to 180, again from negative part, negative to increasing.
sir, y equals to tan x graph. For 90 degrees, there are 2 points, na sir.
Where we have 2 points, 90 degrees, it goes on infinitely. That's it.
Sir,
Upper side, no limit.
Sir,
It goes
below
on
also-
infinitely.
how do we know if it's negative or positive, sir? There are you written 2, na sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
2
it is
value.
neither negative nor positive, sir.
No, you cannot say like this. 2 means 2 radian. It is in radian system. 2 radians means 120 degrees.
sir,
Sir, no, sir. For 90 degrees, there are 2 values, na sir. Which value should we take?
Both are infinite.
Whether it is infinite values at 90, it is infinite. Either positive or negative. They are infinity values, upper side or downside. No problem.
Okay,
You will get infinity only. Yes.
Sir,
Yes. Ritvik.
sir, when we did the formula of 2 radian is equals to 2 into 1, the 2 into 60 is equals to 120, and there only we have to stop and we have to keep the answer as C, no, sir.
What? No, how we can say C? What is the tan 120 degrees? Do you know the value? What is tan 120? No, you cannot take 2. 2 is not the numeral. In an angle, there is a lot of difference. It is 2 radian. It means 2 radian. It is not just numerical value 2. It is not numerical value 1. 1 means it is a 1 radian. It is an angle, guys. Very good question, Ritvik. Hope you can understand.
That only I
Ritvik,
didn't
it is.
understand, sir.
No, you cannot take numerical 1. Let us see. You can take your calculator and tan 1 value you can find. Tan 1. You will get approximately near to root 3. It is near to root 3, tan 1. But see that your calculator should be in degree system.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is important. It is not numerical 1, guy. It is radian. In the first class itself, I discussed to you people. So always the units suppose not mention, units are not represent, then you can consider it as the radian system, like positive sign +2, not necessary to take plus sign before 2 because it is obvious. Yes or no? Like in an angle, suppose just numerical value is given, you have to understand it is in radian system. And he never represent the unit for radian system. Okay. Degree means clearly he will mention. That's like the previous question, sine 1 degree, sine 2 degrees, like that. Yes, Avani.
Sir, how 180 minus 60 is equals to 60, sir?
Just already I proved 90 minus theta is equal to how it is cos. Sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. I proved for one part. The rest of the part you can take similarly. Clear?
Sir, sin into 180 minus theta is sin theta. Sin,
Yes.
sir.
Again, you sine theta. You are again in the same same class. I mean, that is you are entered into again first class. As I have given, 180 minus means it is in second quadrant. Second quadrant sign is allowed. And whenever you are using 180 multiples, 180, 360, no change. You will get sign only. Sign, if you are using 180 or 360, either plus or minus theta, you will get the same trigonometric ratio, no change. If you are using 90 or 270, your trigonometric ratio changes. Changes to what? Already have discussed in the previous classes. That's, if you're having any doubt, once you can see the notes which will be available to you, and if you want you can listen the recorded classes, guys. Okay, but before attending the class, present class, we must perfect in the previous classes. Then only no doubts will comes and you can understand clearly. Otherwise will creates a problem. Actual, I need to complete this chapter by 10 periods. But how many classes we have completed? Around 5 to 6. Still we are in introduction. Clear? You must concentrate. I mean, you are concentrating only on these 40 minutes or 45 minutes what we are discussing. Afterwards, we forgot everything. That is the thing how you people are doing, guys. Before attending tomorrow's class, you can once gone through the points which I have given in the previous classes. 4 or 5 classes we have completed. Once let us see the notes. And if it is necessary, listen once again the recorded classes, right? Because the trigonometry will create a problem in future, guys, not only in maths, but also in physics and physical chemistry. We have one topic, physical chemistry. That entire part is a calculation part. Even for NEET students, BPC students who did not understand the mathematics, they want to select only biology, only science. Even the science student can have to do this type of questions. Physical chemistry, one topic is there. Around 10 to 15 questions will come for competitive examinations. Not only in engineering stream, but also in what we can call the MBBS NEET examinations. Be careful, guys. Okay, sir, I'm not interested in maths. I want to take science. No, maths will come in science. No, wherever you go, your maths will follow. Physics, 80%, 90% maths is there. Chemistry, as I said,
there is maths in that, sir.
Yeah, that is what I am telling. Biology, maybe there is no maths, but in chemistry and physics, without maths, you cannot understand, right? So before attending tomorrow's class, at least you can see all the points what I have discussed in the previous classes. The last just 1 minute, I'll try to discuss one important point, and I'll try to close today's session, guys. Please concentrate. What is the concept that I want to discuss today? You know that this is the coordinate system that what we have. The coordinate system that we have. Yes, this is x-axis. Sorry, this is x-axis, and it is y-axis. And always we'll try to measure of an angle in anti-clockwise direction with positive direction of x-axis. So this is the terminal ray, and this is an angle we can measure, and as I said, it is in positive theta. Suppose if you are taking in negative direction, that is in clockwise direction. Suppose if you are taking this is in clockwise direction, and as I said in the previous class, this can be considered as minus theta. And if you are observing, is it quadrant number 4 and is it quadrant number 1? In quadrant number 1, all are positive, but whenever you are entering into quadrant number 4, only secant and cos will be positive, and the rest of the trigonometric ratios are negative. So I can take it as a sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, and cos of minus theta is I can take cosecant. Rest of the 4 except cos and secant, right? Except cos and secant I can take. Let us see the second one. Tan of minus theta. Tan of minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Next, cot of minus theta is minus cot theta, and cosecant of minus theta is minus cosecant theta, because this is not the place of these 4 guys, and these 4 cannot be allowed in the 4th quadrant. That is minus cosecant theta. Who will allowed in the 4th quadrant? These 2. Cos of minus theta is cos
Allowed in
theta.
4th quadrant.
Secant of minus theta is positive secant theta.
Secant theta.
These are the 6 trigonometric ratios in negative angle. You have to understand how we are getting this. Negative means we are entering into the 4th quadrant. In 4th quadrant, only secant and cos are positive. Rest of the trigonometric ratios will give negative sign. Okay, so we can call it as an even functions, and the rest of the 4 will be call it as an odd function, right?
Sir?
Hope you can understand today's topic. If you're having any doubts, you can stay. Otherwise, we can leave. If you're having any doubts, you can raise your hands, guys. I'll unmute people.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night, sir.
Ritvik.
Yes, sir. Sir, that means that other theta, sine theta, tan theta can pass through the quadrant 4, but their signs will change into minus, sir.
Yes, minus n, because this is the place of actual secant and cos. The tan
Yes,
is
sir.
entering. So this is not the place of tan. So you cannot allow. Whenever other trigonometric ratios are entered in quadrant number 4, minus n will assign. That's already you know that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Bye, sir.
Okay,
Bye.
sir.
Any other
Thank
doubts,
you, sir.
guys, by
Bye,
anybody
sir.
else? Bye-bye and good night to all of you. Good night, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
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 sir.
sir. Good night.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night.
Yes, please. Anyone? Anyone asking the question? Linesha, yes.
Sir,
Linesha.
can you, sir, if no time, can you explain in the next class if sine A plus cos A is equals to root cos A, then find the value of tan A. That question.
Yeah,
Can
we have the problems also. We have the problems. Still, we are in introduction. You don't worry. We have the questions and we'll provide the worksheets also. Number of questions we are going to discuss. Okay, no problem. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, bye.
Sir, I have actually this is a homework, sir.
Okay.
So I am asking.
Which one?
This is homework sum, sir. So I asked.
Okay, okay. No. Can you tell me the question? Sign off.
Sir, sine A plus cos A is equals to root cos A. Then find the value of tan A.
Under the root of cos A. This
No,
is you
sir.
have given.
Root 2 cos A.
Root 2 cos A. Okay.
Sir, cos A is not under the root. Sir.
Root 2 cos A. What you are asking?
Then
Tan
find
A.
tan.
Yeah, divide
Value
by
of
cos
tan A,
both
sir.
sides. Yeah, that's it. Your problem is completed. That's it. Just divide by cos A on both sides. Cos A cut. Here cos A cut. Tan A is equal to root 2 minus 1. Clear?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Bye, Ganesh. Good night.
Good night, sir.